Hi, everybody. Let's talk about this Trump verdict because this is obviously a historical verdict. As you know, Trump was found guilty on all 34 counts of his Manhattan hush money case. This is the case in which he was accused of hiding payments to Stormy Daniels. This happened in 2016, just before the general election, in which he was the Republican nominee for president. And now, here we go again. It's 2024, and he is the presumed nominee again of the Republican Party. So, of course, the big question on everyone's mind is how will this case, of course, impact the 2024 general election? Is he going to end up being the Republican nominee? Is he going to get nominated at the Republican National Convention? Will this help or hurt his chances of gaining the presidency? I was browsing X, formerly known as Twitter, and a couple of tweets jumped out at me. First of all, Republican commentator Matt Walsh, after he tweeted as soon as the verdict came out, he wrote, quote, "Congratulations to Donald Trump on winning the 2024 presidential election." Because historically, it seems that when Trump is found guilty of something, or when he's accused of something, or when any bad press comes out, that kind of fuels his popularity. It adds to his popularity. I myself wrote on Twitter asking for people to weigh in on this, and I asked on Twitter, I asked if you thought that the guilty count will impact the November election, and if you think that he could potentially still become the president because of this. Somebody wrote, that's why Nikki Haley endorsed this guy. Somebody else wrote 100%, and he has seized control of what used to be the GOP. So this could potentially push the election to be closer than it is. Of course, you also have to throw on top of that Joe Biden is getting a lot of criticism on his handling of the Israel-Hamas war. In Philadelphia, Joe Biden visited Girard College. A friend of mine was out there. She lives in the neighborhood, and she was telling me that there were people screaming "Genocide Joe" and wearing keffiyehs. And this is a section of people that generally voted for him in 2020. So if you take these people out, if they choose not to vote for him or not to vote for anybody, that could make the election even closer if it is between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Now, Trump faces 3 additional felony indictments, but it looks like this case could be wrapped up before the November election. So if it's wrapped up, could he go to jail? We're going to be watching for the sentencing on July 11th. A lot of what happens is going to be determined at the sentencing. That's going to be the big show, I guess. Again, Trump is now the first former U.S. president ever convicted of felonies. The other cases to be watching for that are coming up are the Georgia election interference case. This is the case in which he allegedly tried to get fake electors to vote for him, the federal election interference case in which he pushed election lies allegedly, and the classified documents case. We all remember that, case where classified documents were found at Mar-a-Lago. So what do you think? Do you think that Trump could win the election, or that he could go to jail? Do you think he could win the election and go to jail? Or do you think that other issues like the abortion issue is going to help Joe Biden to win the election or bring him closer to getting a second term? Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear about it. This is going to be a very interesting election. These are 2 nominees that don't seem to be super popular, so it could become very, very close, especially in states that aren't typically states that we want to keep an eye on. But there are a lot of people that are saying that they won't vote for Joe Biden that did vote for him in 2020, and it seems, historically speaking, that bad press seems to energize Trump's base. So again, that could make it very close, and I would love to hear what you think. Please let me know in the comments. Thanks.